Hey everyone, Isabel here, aka Story Minded, and I'm just going to make a really quick book recommendation video. I've been reading this book for the last few months now because obviously with uni, it's been trying to juggle lots of reading, and oh my god, the ending of this book, my heart is not okay. It's amazing. It's I'm obviously not going to have any major spoilers, but this book is about a couple called Tom and Isabel, or Izzy as he calls her, Sherborne, and they live out on this, I believe it's set in Australia, and they live out on this like deserted island called Janus Rock, and it's after the First World War that Tom served in, and he becomes a lighthouse keeper because he can't really deal with his obviously really dark memories of the war, but he ends up meeting Isabel on this other sort of the main town, and he ends up falling in love with her, and they end up getting married, and they're out on this island completely alone because the housekeeper's wife obviously lives out there with her husband. And then one day this boat washes up with a dead man inside and a baby girl who's survived, and oh, it's a very heavy book, but well, Isabel decides to, so they save the baby, both of them save the baby, and Tom is like, we need to report this, like, you know, the regulations, the rules, I have to report this, we have to report this man's death, we have to report everything. But Isabel's like, we can do that in the morning, like, we can look after her for just this one night, and you can just tell, you can just see where this is heading, and you're like, you're not going to keep her for one night, are you? And they end up keeping her for years, and well, yeah, the early years of her life, and then everything just changes, and it's so powerful. It's such a powerful story, and I think one of the things I really enjoyed about it is that I felt very conflicted about Isabel's character. I mean, she goes through so much, like this woman, I cannot even begin to imagine, but I always felt conflicted with her reason. Like, I could understand why she wanted to keep Lucy so much, but at the same time, my heart was like, but it's still wrong. Like, it's right, but it's right. It's very blurred and grey, and it's like, it's such a hard sort of issue, but it's dealt with beautifully in this book. And it's also, apparently it's a film, and I told a friend that, she hasn't read the book, but I was like, there's a film, and she's like, I have Netflix, so during Christmas, the Christmas break, I'm going to go around to her house and we're going to watch the film, which is probably going to be equally as tragic as this book. But yeah, it has a bittersweet ending, but it's amazing. I can't recommend it enough, and I'm fighting back the tears. So if you're looking for a beautiful, tragic story, I highly recommend The Light Between Oceans by M.L. Steadman. And I hope to make another book recommendation video soon. Maybe I'll try and read something a bit lighter, but actually I've got a thriller, so I might start dipping into the thriller. Bye.